Hello everybody, my name is Chara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2. Another episode of my Let's Play, episode 18 of Season 6. And we have some decisions to make this episode. The first one, which is not a hard decision, but what kind of game are we going to make next? What genre do we want to do? We just did a strategy. We just did a survival. We just did a sports game. Those are our last three, I believe. Yep. I'm thinking maybe racing? We could do another fighting game, but I haven't done a racing game in a really long time. Early on in this run, I had somewhat valuable IP. It was horse racing. What did I even call it? I forget. Derby. It was Derby something, right? The Derby, maybe? Yeah, the Derby. It has 1.9 IP value, which is one of my more valuable IPs, honestly. And I haven't made a game for it in forever. I mean, I made the Derby Jump Fest, which was like a spin-off that was a platformer, but I haven't made an actual property the Derby game since 1979. That was 8 years ago. So I think that's what we're going to do. Well, these folks we are actually going to throw in training right now. Let's train them in programming. While they're doing that, this group will make sure that the racing engine is up to date. Definitely isn't, because we haven't touched it in forever. Oh my god, this is so far out of date. It's not even funny. I'm including the best tech level 1 stuff in it as well. It's going to take a long time to make this engine because there's so many things we're adding. PC, I guess, since we got to make it, because we're including a tech level 3 feature right there, which we're probably not going to use, but hey, we might as well throw it in, right? We're going to be using it at some point. Let's jack this up. Not that people have really been getting my licenses lately. But the big decision we need to make this episode is, once this research is done for the case for a stationary console, we'll be capable of making a fully tech level 3 console. The question is, do I want to? I mean, that's just straight up. That's the question. And I don't know the answer. I really honestly don't. Because I feel like put aside our handheld, we're just talking stationary. It's been out for 2 years. It's only been 2 years. I mean, development will take a while. It's not like it's going to come out instantly. And it's doing okay. I was initially disappointed in it, but it's been solid lately. The other question is, in order to make the console, we would have to pull out or hire. We would either have to hire a bunch more developers or pull these folks out of the arcade cabinet game, right? And the arcade cabinets are selling pretty good, right? I want to keep them going. Let's train my Q18. They've definitely not been trained. Where's game testing? Right there. The other thing is, I've been disappointed in my sales since I started self-publishing. I've been pretty disappointed. So I don't know if we want to keep self-publishing or not, honestly. We do make more copies sold. Self-publishing, for sure. Oh, console feature, link multiplayer. Let's get that in as well before we think about doing this console. Actually, the sales, I guess it was the summer slump. Sales are back up. What's our handheld up? I was hoping to go back up to 100,000, but it has not. But I guess the holiday season is coming. But yeah, ultimately the sales number isn't as important as this profit number. So, I mean, this has only been over 12 weeks, so we can't judge it yet. Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is I might, at some point, go back to publishing through my subsidiary. We make it a little less per sale, but as long as we sell more, it doesn't really matter, right? All right, so the programming training is done. So let's grab them. Let's do a quick game update for Luchara Hockey, since it hasn't had one yet. By the time they finish this engine should be done. The QA team is done training. Graphics team is ready to go. Sound team is ready to go. Secondary QA team is ready to go. Research team, we got some gameplay features. Well, I don't know Cutscene probably doesn't matter for racing. Well, neither one of these probably matter for racing. Now, multiple ends doesn't. Cutscenes does apply, but it's not important. Alright, so we are good to go. Develop a game, sequel. The Derby 3. So this will be the Derby 4. Which, it's been a while. And like, that's on me, because it's a fairly, like, 1.9 IP is pretty good. I know, like, Industry, I think, is better, and Candy Crush is better. But other than those two, I think, you know, like, it's the best one I have, right? We're just going to go, we are going to use my 2 here. And these 2, so we're reaching 161 people. That's the other thing. I might want to try put this, let's check, is there is still not a tech level 3 console. There's tech level 3 computers. Maybe, what am I looking for? Active users. I just want tech level 2, 66 million for the Sega Mega Deck. Tempted to try not putting this for my consoles, putting it for the ones that have more users instead. Like, how many more sales will this give? Let's try it. How many more sales is this going to be worth? Make sure to put the correct engine in, which is something I did not do a few episodes ago. Tech level 2 only. We are pros at all this stuff, finally. Took a while, but we got there. All right, everything looks good. There. Try that. 21 of 30. Now, we could go with a B+ size game and cut one feature. We cannot cut keyboard or controller support because they're both needed. But we could cut... No, I mean, let's pause function. I know in theory you would never cut pause function out of a game in real life. But this isn't real life, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And bug fix. Improve graphics. Improve gameplay. And improve sound. Yeah, I don't know. This, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if this sells better or not, right? I'm curious. We'll get them to do commission work in the meantime. All right, so I got to make a decision about this console. Meanwhile, let's mark it. Where are we at? The Derby. Let's do 2 TV spots, get that to 100 hype. I mean, how many canceled units? 5 cancellations. I mean, I could take 2 rooms worth of people. I could take 12 people and see how well they keep up. Is there any technicians on the market? There's one, and they're untalented, which I don't like. So that's not really a path that I can take, I feel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I wish I was streaming right now so I could get real-time advice. And like, I did get one comment from somebody talking about, you know, tech level 3 console, but even they were kind of like, they presented both sides of the argument. They didn't really help me they didn't help me make a decision. They just basically, oh, well, okay, so there's this many people, they're keeping up, like the queue's down to 0. We could definitely take at least some of these people out. Make a console. All right, well, let's get double A, because I feel like we're going to need double A soon. Full tech level 3. Random name. Game Max. Super Drive. Telestar System. Online box. Online box, I like that one. Mega Game System. Super Drive. Master Cube. Wonder Player. There we go. Gonna call this little chair Wonder Player. There we go. Yeah, we got controller 3. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to do. How's it selling right now? 61,000. See, like, it's sales are going up. Sales are going in the right direction. And I don't want to cut it off at the knees, right? Which is what doing a new console would do. Decisions. Actually, what kind of game are we gonna be making next? Let's make sure our engine's up to date with that. Oh, we got 2D 16-bit graphics. That is probably a tech level 3 thing. But I don't know if we're gonna be jumping into tech level 3. Not until we get the console. Oh yep, sales are up again on the console. Jeez. It's not making this easy for me. Like, if the sales were dwindling, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Sales are not dwindling. I mean, we could do a skill game. It is the trend, but it's also like the most saturated. So yeah, we could do a fighting game or an eco sim. Fighting's more popular. We have a reasonably popular fighting IP, I think. Don't we? Nah, maybe not. I have a fighting IP. I just don't think it's good. Actually, that's up to date. We don't need to put in tier 3 sound. We're not going to be using it yet. I'm pretty confident. So let's just update chair hockey, which is selling fairly poorly. I mean, it's exclusive, but it's exclusive to all 4 of my consoles, right? Let's continue development on this for a bit. And all right, so oh wow, the sound team is behind. And graphics. All right, so none of these rooms are done. So basically, this room is very efficient. That's fine. They can polish. And we need to do some marketing work. We need to do a pre-release for the press. Then we'll be able to put it out. And do we want to overhype? I think we'll try overhype. We haven't had much luck with overhype so far, but I'm going to try it because I'm a sucker for punishment, apparently. And here, at some point, we'll want to start doing some paid add-ons as well, but that doesn't need to be right this second. Industry 5 is selling well, though, so let's do another update for that. Okay, so they're not doing anything right now. Is there anything that could use a demo? Oh, lots of things could use a demo, such as Industry 5. Wow, that got 20. 20 hype's a lot for a demo. All right, so looks like everybody's polishing, so we can ship this out now. Finish development. Only 70 to 90. Hopefully it's close to 90 at least. It should be. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Next week? Yeah, we can just do next week. All right, so I'm curious. Ooh, 91. Nice. I'm curious what the sales are going to be on this, since this is for the biggest tech level 2 consoles instead of mine, right? Like, how much more is it going to sell than Luchera Hockey? Well, Luchera Hockey is just mine. Industry 5 is my 2 tech level 2 and the 2 highest tech level 2. So it's kind of in between. So we got different extremes here, right? In theory, this should sell the best. But yeah, I mean, well, you can't really judge by week 1 sales, though, to be fair. Engine feature. So we were going to do a fighting game. Actually, right now I need to, if I'm doing this console, I got to start it right now. I can't wait any longer if I'm going to do it. Does anybody have one out there yet still? Yes, the core engine. So I will not be first to market. I'll probably not even be second by the time it's done. So now I'm tempted to wait. Right? Ooh, although the Super Chair Vision just had a big drop in sales for some reason. Huh. That's weird, because the Blue Chair Pocket didn't. It stayed consistent. Is it because this came out? Probably. All right, well, that kind of makes my decision for me. It's time. Blue Chair Wonder Player. Incoming. I'm pretty sure these are all the top best things. There's no point in even looking. Let's go with yellowish. Oh, those are some ugly colors. Let's go blue. Blue? Where's blue? That looks like it's blue on the screen, but the console itself looks more. Go to red. There. That works. Let's throw 4 controllers in there. Let's throw Airplanes versus Aliens 3 in there. Let's make it backwards compatible with the Super Lucera Vision and the Lucera Vision. So there's games. There'll be games available. And we'll turn on all those features. Now, I need to put some technicians in there, obviously. Now, it's going to take forever if I only have 12 technicians in here, right? It's going to be slow going. Will let me select a lead technician like now? Yeah, okay, there we go. Giacomo, sure, yeah. Okay. So, question is, do I want to make this game for that console? Because like I said, it's going to take a long time for that to come out. So I'm debating whether or not, although it seemed to work with the Lucera Pocket having games available, so we will. What, fighting? I'm not sure size A will be enough. Well, for one thing, we're doing a sequel. Lucera Boxing, probably. We did 2. We did Karate Master, and we did Lucera Boxing. Looks like Karate Master actually has higher IP value, so let's do that. Karate Master 2 will likely be A size. Fighting engine or punch engine. So, let's go Commander C63, 95 million. And then the Wonder Player, Super Lucera Vision, Lucera Pocket. Or do I want to make it exclusive? I mean, I wish I knew what the Derby 4 was going to sell in week 2. Let's do this. We're not going to make it exclusive. That up, that down. Yeah, I do enjoy the fact that almost every genre they want me to put the slider towards explicit, except the fighting game. The one thing that you would think would want explicit, right? Anyway, is what it is. All right, so let's do 2 TB spots for that. Get it to 100. And let's improve this. We're gonna need, well, we're gonna need a bigger sound room, and we're gonna need to hire more people for the graphics and QA rooms. So let's see if there's anybody out there for those rooms. Yeah, we got a couple graphics folks we can throw in there that are decently skilled. Game testing, sure, 2 more. Beautiful. And then they will start bug fixing once they're done of that. Now the question is Candy Crush, are they going to be able to keep up with just the 12 of them? Or 11 of them, actually. It's not even 12. Let's do this commission work first. Yeah, they kept up okay. Like, not great. But we'll see. We'll see how bad. If they start falling far behind, we'll have to do something about it. But until that happens, we'll roll with it. I could. Yeah, let's do subgenre while we're here. All right, I gotta remember. I gotta whatchamacallit. Yeah, that's right. Whatchamacallit. Ooh, I didn't win developer of the year. Oh, hey, published. So one of the main reasons I self-published because I wanted to win publisher of the year because I wanted to sweep the awards. I got publisher of the year, but I missed developer of the year for the first time in forever. That's kind of frustrating. All right, well, got an achievement for it. I was about to do something. Gonna change something somewhere. I don't remember what. Anyway, couldn't have been too important, I guess. Yeah, the Derby 4 is not selling that well. Industry 5 Farms is, though. So that's interesting. So that tells me that putting a game out for all the consoles, well, it's selling pretty well now. Isn't necessarily necessary for big sales. All right, boom, boom, boom. Continue development. There's bugs and stuff still. And it needs a pre-release for the press. And, oh, continue development. Just hold on. Everything just slow down for a sec. Please. Thank you. What have we got going on here? God, I don't even know what type of game I'm making now. I did not plan that out. I mean, do another survival game? I mean, I already did one. But I mean, it's a relatively popular genre, right? So, yeah, and I shouldn't need to update the engine. The engine's almost brand new. So instead, I can do an update for... I'm going to do another update for Industry 5. I know it's getting expensive to do the updates, but that's really strong sales numbers for a game that's been out for 31 weeks. So is this game ready to go? No. Sound team. Okay, we're just waiting for the sound team. And I got to prepare second development room here. That's at least 20 seats, right? Or is that? That's too small. Okay. That's at least 20 seats total. No, I did not mean to pick up that painting. Or that painting. Or any of these paintings. Oh my god, I'm not trying to pick up this stuff. Leave me alone, game. Alright, so let's wait for the sound team, then we'll put that out. In the meantime, let's continue to promote that console, which is it's going pretty slow. Yeah, I should have just waited because the Candy Crush 5 queue was not going well. And this is why I don't like making arcade machines. I generally don't do a lot of arcade machine stuff. All right, so Airplanes vs. Aliens 3 off the market. Wow, I sold an estimated 170,000 with Chair Pockets. That's a lot. That's for Booty 4. Sold an estimated 453,000, but that's of all four of my consoles combined. That's a high number though. That game did well overall. Sound team done? Not yet. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a bigger sound team. Alright, so the question is, by the time this is done, how many tech level consoles are going to be out by the time we get that finished? Right? Alright, so we're doing a new survival game, right? Dinosaurs? What do we want to call this? I mean, call it Ark. Survival Devolved. There we go. We will definitely not get sued if we name our game that. It's completely different from Ark is spelled differently. It's a C instead of a K. That makes it totally different. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, manufacturer exclusive. Chair Wonder Player, Super Chair Vision, Chair Pocket. It's Tech Level 2. That's why we did not include the other two. We're not going back to Tech Level 1 anymore. All right, so letters from Jump Out. There's a lot of letters here. They want story. They want character design. They want level design. They want mission design. They want all that. They want all these things to go up. And too innocuous, too hard. Too innocuous, too hard. You all need to go down. What are the ideal sliders for this game? 30, 30, 10, 30. So we'll put that down quite a bit. Put that up. Something like that should be good. Yeah. 28 of 30. Wow, a lot of stuff applies for survival games. And cancel task. Now you can do commission work. What are you guys doing here? Another Derby 4 update? Sure. Cancel the polishing. Commission work? No, let's just do high quality sounds. They're already like my slowest room. Let's not make them slower. Right? And improve gameplay. Ark Survival Devolved. And there we go. Okay. Getting made so slow though. I mean, I could just pull Candy Crush 5 off the market, right? Like, but I mean, it's like if you look at if you sort my own games by profit, it's my second most profitable game. Like my two most profitable games ever are my self-published. And Industry 5 is the next one. So I guess self-publishing does work. Because even though the sales, it's not my best selling game, but it's my most profitable game, right? If we look, where are sales? It's still doing well. I guess Dragon Rider's quite a bit ahead, but it's probably going to end up, it's going to at least be my second best game when it's done. It might end up catching Dragon Rider. So I guess what I'm kind of saying, I guess self-publishing isn't costing me sales, at least not in a significant amount, right? But I need to get, this is being made too slow, but I don't want to hire any more people, right? I mean, I could hire like these 5 people, but if I'm not making an arcade game, what are they going to do? Right? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. Anyway, that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Did I make a mistake making this console? Is there any other Tech Level 3 consoles out there yet? No, just the one, just the core engine so far. But this is only 21% done, right? Like, how many games am I going to have ready to go by the time this is done? But I did just put the 5 extra people in there. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to need a bigger sound studio, but I mean, God, space. I have so much space. Like, I have almost $700 million. I could just buy everything and make a bajillion rooms right now, but I'm kind of just taking it slow, step by step. I don't want to explode. I want to grow naturally, if that makes any sense at all. Anyway, that's all for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Join my Discord, links in the description down below, both of those. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.